Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel Cobalt Mood. It is Friday, May 29th, middle of the day. I have officially finished the sprint. So I didn't realize I finished the sprint yesterday when I picked up these 4 boxes of items, because I was thinking I needed 5, but I actually needed 4. Anyways, bad math per usual. So this is coming in great timing because I actually could care less at this point in time. I have quite a few tasks left on my to-do list that I've been avoiding, tasks that I would love to give an assistant, but the assistant is also me. I could avoid them and shoot for my extra credit, which would now be 2 additional days to cover the 8th and the 9th. But I think I'd rather just prioritize getting these smaller tasks done so that I can finish up early, go to sleep early, just coast into tomorrow. Yeah. How do I feel? Dead. I don't have anything in my brain. I feel a little bit like on autopilot because I've just been going. Like each marathon leads into the next marathon. I'm happy that I live in an area where product is plentiful if you know where to go. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to just unplugging for about a week and not think about anything. Well, I've already started apparently. Okay, so today I thought to wrap it up, I am going to show my surprising finds. I mean, I've scattered interesting finds every day that I've sourced or listed, but I went ahead and dug through like what is in my scheduled listings for the next 8 days. And I have shown you quite a few of them that were interesting, but I did miss a few, so I went ahead and pulled those out to talk about today. First one is what looks like Snoopy. Their tag here is an old Dakin tag. You know that because they have lines on the bottom. Some of them are yellow, black, but anyways, this sort of design is always Dakin. And the tag for this one reads 1968 United Features Syndicate. So this doesn't mean that the toy was created in 1968. 1968, I believe, is when the comic started of Snoopy. Why I wanted to show you is because when I originally photographed Snoopy, I was obviously I noticed what looks like kind of feminine doll wear. It does have a tag in the back here, but there's nothing on it that says Snoopy or Peanut, so I just thought, oh, well, maybe somebody else has dressed up their character. So I actually took it off for photography, photographed it, and then when I was listing, I was looking at it again, and I noticed the eyes here, right? Eyes look like kind of little suns to me, whereas the regular Snoopy just has these half circles. So I thought, what are the chances this is one of Snoopy's siblings or girlfriend or boyfriend? Actually, I know it wasn't Fifi because I have found Fifi, which is Snoopy's girlfriend. And at least the one I sold, she was wearing this aviator outfit. And she also had pink hair. So anyways, I looked her up. I've done a deep dive on Snoopy because I had sold one of his brothers named Olaf, a very old version from the 70s. So I knew he had brothers. Anyways, I found out this is Snoopy's sister, and her name is Belle. So when I did some research into Belle, trying to find her, I found her in a lot of different other outfits. And then I found this outfit on its own, sold for $15 as a set. And they called it baby doll outfit. So I couldn't find this combination of her. But I was able to confirm that this is Snoopy's sister. The outfit belongs to her. Apparently, in the 70s, they had sold a bunch of different outfits together so that kids could exchange the outfits if they already own the doll. And yeah, that boomed up the price. So this is an older one. If it was just Snoopy, probably would list it around 30 or so, 30 to 35. Snoopy's quite popular. There's a lot of him from different years on eBay already. So Belle is what makes it distinguished, and the fact that she has an outfit. So I found one that was sold, a Belle in like I think it was like a red flower dress, and it sold for 55. So I went ahead and listed her. I think I listed her at 55 and just did the keywords I learned from the outfit, which is, baby doll, PJs, Belle, Snoopy's sister, all of those things help inform the buyer. And then went ahead and made sure to photograph the tag on her as well. So yeah, now I know Snoopy has a sister. All right, another surprising one I found is a Jellycat. And I also had to do quite a bit of research on this guy. He's so small, little mosquito. He actually has the hang tag, and it says, "I am Funky Bug." So when I picked up Funky Bug, and I'm still honestly not 100% positive, I wasn't sure if he was a fake or not. So the tag is like a paper tag instead of a embroidered tag. Also, for fakes, usually they have a different color blue, but I have yet to find or buy a Jellycat that has the hang tag, so I'm not really sure about the color. There's only like, I think, one or two listed of this guy on eBay, and one of them, he's actually a different color. There must have been different colored versions of him created. And then the third thing is the tag. So again, paper tag, and then it has this product code on it. The fact that it starts with a J is a good sign, but let me show you one that I know is authentic. So this one I also picked up from a thrift. This is called the Woodland Bunny medium size bashful bunny rabbit. So he has the embroidered tag, and then has all of the, paper. And then at the very end is where you find the code. So if you can see. So see, mine starts with JCINC. So there's a few different ways that codes are structured with authentic Jellycats. There's JCINC, there's Jelly, and there's Shang, which stands for Shanghai, which is where a lot of them have been produced. If you get like weird letters that start like AF or FC, those are usually an indicator that they're fake. Also, some people will be like, oh, the product code is wrong. Well, I haven't found a directory, I don't think it exists, of Jellycats that they have a directory with the product codes matching the individual characters, because the characters have been made many places across many countries. So I think it would be hard to track them since they're made in batches. But anyway, on this one, it starts JCINC and then has like a full code with this kind of sans serif font. This one is 3 letters. The first character, the J, is like a Times New Roman type font, so serif. And the other characters appear to me to be sans serif. So anyways, kind of weird. But of the ones that are listed, they're currently listed for around $150. And their codes, this 3-letter code, matches mine. And it looks like mine. So I'm like, well, I think he's legit. He just might be a really old, small batch retired version. So not 100% positive, but one thing I've learned about both Jellycat and Douglas is that the collectors are very serious on eBay. And if you list something incorrect or you list something not authentic, they will let you know. And they usually will let you know in the way of like, hey, this is this character and the market value is X amount, which is usually like way lower than what I have mine listed for. So, take it with a grain of salt. You never know who's behind the keyboard warriors out there, defending the collectors. But yeah, I'm pretty confident that I can still list this guy whatever price I want to. And if somebody wants to tell me otherwise, I know I will confidently hear from them. All right. The third one I picked up, I think it was like yesterday, the day before. Picked him up for $4. This is the last one I picked up. It has very loose pants. When I find characters with outfits, they always have saggy bottoms. So I'm used to always trying to, I think it's just natural for me to like fix the clothing, even if I'm not going to buy it. And this one's actually sewn in to the tail. Like it's designed to be sagging. So I had no idea who this character was. Obviously he looks maybe a little tired. But the hat is what really interested me. So it's kind of this faux leather and it says Sea Bear and Jamal. So, you know, he has sunglasses that are also on mine. They're still sewn in. So I looked them up and there's quite a few listed, but in different versions. Like some people don't have the glasses anymore. Some people don't have the entire outfit. They just have the bear. Anyway, so mine I'm pretty sure is complete. And I learned that Sea Bear and Jamal was, I think, a series from the 90s that was like a rap series. I didn't actually do much research into it. I just found out who or what it was. Because with bears like this that have, you know, this kind of hip hop look to them, sometimes they could be promotional items from an actual artist, or it could be from a TV series. So I just kind of trying to figure out the age of the item really. And let's see, I don't remember if this guy had a tag. I'm just going to dig around. Usually tags are under the feet. Oh, here we go. Yep. Usually attached to the bottom. So that was just a lucky guess that it was the left side. So this one, here's a tag. First time I've seen it as well. Cultural Exchange Entertainment Corp. And the back reads Made in China, Cultural Exchange Group. Nothing about year. So yeah, not really a lot of helpful information. But yeah, I did find out somebody had a VHS of Sea Bear and Jamal. So that's how I found out it was a 90s show or whatever. Anyways, complete bear that I have. I also realized, man, I didn't even check to see if there was any sound that came out of him. For sound, I usually just kind of grab the feet or the arms, usually where it's located. Sometimes in the body, but not usually. Unless it's like a Build-A-Bear, then it's like usually in the body. Okay, so Sea Bear, he actually goes for about $50-ish. Now, the prices were actually a bit all over the place. And again, I don't know if that's because people just don't know what they're doing or they don't have confidence in their item. But the highest I saw this guy listed for pre-owned with the full outfit was about $80. And that was listed price. So solds are looking to be around 50-ish for this guy. What was that? 4 into 50. I will take it. All right, so that's that. I hope you've learned a lot these last few weeks that I've been on this intense marathon series, starting out with my sourcing, then my listing, and now my little sprint to get the items needed for my stay in June. Whew! That was a lot. Can't confidently say that it's going to get any better anytime soon because of just how stays are scheduled. But yeah, that's going to be a next month problem. Yeah, I guess for the rest of today, I am going to do my chores, but then I am going to be around different thrift stores. So I might dip in and see if I can maybe squeeze a day or two out. And then I would really be in a great position once I get back from vacation. All right, that's that. See you guys on, what day is that? Oh, see you guys June 8th. I will miss you, but I will not miss filming. All right, bye.